Hello there, my lovely Legionnaires.
Hi, today we get to talk about my dad.
Some of you are going to say, this doesn't count. And I'm going to respond with, it does, because I'm drawing it, therefore it counts. Because I did... Listen. I did a thing, and I had some choices. I almost drew Zeph, but I truly don't think I can draw Zeph.
Zeph has got one of those faces.
Zeph is haggard, and truly, understandably.
The
The man did eat his own leg.
To be fair, he didn't have much of a choice.
Oh yeah, you watched that part.
I did, but I don't remember him eating his own leg.
They censored it in the anime.
Oh yeah, in the manga, when he and Sanji are starving, Sanji goes over to him and he's just missing a leg. He gave Sanji all of the food and then ate his own leg.
Oh. Because in the anime, he loses it trying to save Sanji from a ship. And it got caught in some pain, and
No, he ate it. Because he wanted Sanji to live with all the food.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because Sanji's fucking pissed, right? He's pissed that, Zeph has all the treasure, and then he was given all the food. And he was surprised by that, and then, he was rationing it out and all that fun stuff. Didn't realize that he got literally all of it. And then, found out, Zeph had to eat his leg, because he had the treasure, and he got the food.
Listen, Zeph is the best.
We love
Zeph truly is the best.
We love Chef Zeph. What a man. I would say that old bastard's gonna die of old age, but that would imply that he wouldn't kick the Grim Reaper to death. And that's the best part.
What's that Archer quote? It's like, honestly, I don't even think I
even can die? Here for purely good vibes. Had to say goodbye to a furry friend yesterday, so I need them. Aw, I'm so sorry to hear that. Losing a pet's always hard.
Gigi's never going to die ever.
No, not ever. She's not allowed.
Live.
So
Never.
Listen. It counts. Because I have brain rot and I say it does, first of all. So.
Anyone who shames OCX canon pairings gets immediately timed out. I will do it, do not test me.
But also, well, nobody's gonna shame that. The joke was going to be that they're gonna be like, this doesn't count as a dad thing, he doesn't have kids. And the joke is, you're wrong. Because I say so. Because I'm giving him kids. Pause. Wait.
Can you do one?
I'm right, you're wrong. Debate over. Oh yeah, hang on. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Okay, I can try, but I think I'm gonna have a little bit of a difficulty with this one, but I'll give it a shot.
Heaton? I should probably change the thing.
I thought about, hippie male parental figure day. True enough. Do not shame the OCX canon shippers because I am, one, Mortal Kombat specifically.
I'm at the point where I have an easier time doing the Australian New Zealand accent than I do having I have an easier time doing that than a British accent for some reason. On stream at least, it's just my brain only knows how to do Nyx.
I don't know. It's because it's somewhere between it's somewhere between an Irish and an... Fucking Crafty told me that it was like, it was the equivalent of like doing an English accent. Oh, what was it? It was an English accent with some other spice, and I can't remember. But ever since he said it, it's just gotten easier. I'm like, damn it, he's right. Fuck.
I just have to say Omega, and I'm like, there.
Omega. Tech. Rekka. Midwestern Irish accent, today's country. Yeah, you're not too far off, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, so he has children, I've decided, with Meg, because of course he does. You can't shut the fuck up. I've decided that, also, Chad, I have some excellent news for you. As of today, okay, Google, stop. As of today, as of 1 p.m. today, I'm caught up on One Piece.
I thought you were going to say that you were it's officially been a year since you've moved in.
That too.
Because like we acquired you on the 15th, and then it wasn't too long after that we flew/drove down.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were gonna say like, oh, as of today, I am a father.
My child is right here.
You
right
are
behind
a dad. You're a dad.
me. Wee, wee, wee. But yeah, I am officially caught up on One Piece. I read up to 1086. Now I'm with the rest of you, in that I will... Now, the thing is, my streaming schedule is going to be slightly affected by my impending coma until the month is over.
What do you mean?
Oda really chose a hell of a place to leave it, and I will...
No, you are not taking a coma during Pride Month.
It'll be cool, it'll be fine.
We're in Pride Month already.
Yeah, exactly.
You only have
You're not
to
taking
survive.
You're not taking a coma now.
You only have to survive
No.
2-3 weeks, and then Kenshin starts, and then
Damn it,
you'll
you're
be
right.
Fine. You only have to
I thought
suffer
the
for
coma
like
started
2
June.
weeks.
Or July.
It's the first week of July. So I don't even have to worry about it. I don't even have to worry about that. Are you guys ready for Kenshin to come out on the 6th? Are you ready for me to become unrelentingly annoying?
Becomes activated July 6th.
July 6th, I become annoying. Also, I have some immaculate news for you. Hello, Realm Wars! What an excellent time for you to get here. We started talking about Kenshin and you were summoned.
It is airing during the month of my birth. They did this specifically for me.
Well, the LP's called Heaton, so it's who's it really for?
So, Realm Wars.
Yeah.
My brother in Samuraiing. Did you see the news?
Is it what you put in anime memes?
Yes. Did you? Okay, we're gonna bury the lead a little bit. So they announced that Saito's voice actor. So I guess Saito's gonna be in this first season. We also now know that it's going to be 26 episodes, not 13.
Hey.
And they're going to air consecutively. Which is cool, which is great. I was like, okay, so who the fuck is this Seiyu, right? Mm-hmm. Well, chat, you may be familiar, with him, because, you know, he was in this little anime, it's called Demon Slayer. But, you know, he was a pretty minor character. But the fandom really liked him. This random guy named, Rengoku Kyojuro. You know, he's only in that one arc, but, like...
Stole everyone's heart.
The fandom's really... I wanna...
Did you you say everyone's hard?
Everyone's hearts.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure he made some people hard, but like that's neither here nor there.
Yo, that's kind of hard. That's kind of
Right.
hard. I'm kind of hard. I want to draw some of those, like, because I kept seeing the trend of, like, characters with the same voice actor who would X. Characters with the same voice actor who would fucking hate each other. Fucking
Saito
and Rengoku!
No, I responded to that in anime memes with Saito going, "Oh my."
Oh my. Welcome to a fun episode of, Heaton tries to draw children.
Yeah, and you know something else, Heaton? It doesn't. The Demon Slayer doesn't stop there with Kenshin. Because when we eventually get to Cho, it's like, oh look, it's Mitsuri before she became a Hashira.
It's fuck. Mitsuri's dad.
Just keep the kids short and chunky.
Chunky children. They would be the chubbiest children.
I guess Cho took that whole kids being the next generation thing to heart.
Yeah, no shit. When he held that one baby at sword point.
Saito's looking at Cho, it's like, what is that? It's my child. Her name is Mitsuri. Isn't she adorable?
She's so strong. She's wicked strong. I wanna do that with most of the Kenshin actors, cause Kaoru's is Hu Tao, which I think is funny.
Finally.
So I was sitting down while I was thinking about this. I was doing a little think thonk. And I was trying to decide, and I think I have come to a conclusion. Because I think it would, so I was thinking about it for a while, and I said 2 kids feels right. One of them is more fishman, the other one is more mermaid, right?
Yeah.
And I like, I cannot resist the urge. Because I just think it'd be great if both of them were boys. Because part of me is like, oh, he'd be a great daughter dad, and he would. But I also just think it would be really funny if they were both boys.
It's like, well, surely it can't happen again. It happens again.
I feel like on more than one occasion, Meg will have thrown him into the sea for him hovering way too much while she is pregnant.
Oh, consistently. Repeatedly.
Because he would be the worst hoverer. Constantly at her beck and call, whether she wants him to be or not.
Pointing knives at the other members of Baratier. And it's like, if you so much as breathe on her, I'm going to kill you.
You
How
will
far
be
apart do you think the
unalived.
kids are?
I was thinking about it. Honestly, I think it'd be funny if... So, fun fact. Did you know that if you are born a twin or more, basically, that you are statistically more likely to have twins?
If it's on your maternal, if you're your maternal side, it doesn't affect men as much. It's mainly it's more AFABs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I think it would be funny. Because Sanji's technically a quadruplet. All 4 of the brothers were born at the same time. I think it'd be funny if they were twins. Just has a set of identical twin boys.
Imagine carrying quadruplets in you for like 9 months.
Yeah, Sora had to put up with some shit. We're not gonna go into spoilers for Dio's sake, but Sora had to put up with some shit. But can they cook?
I completely believe that statement.
If their shit's not at least passable, I feel like Sanji would forever be disappointed. Not in them, but in himself.
Well, because it's what Zeph told him. He's like, if you fuck it up, it's a fault of you, not your children.
Well, about Heaton.
Mm-hmm.
Recently I got a card pack and I pulled him.
Him?
Yes, I pulled him.
Let me see him. Nice. Make the baby cook easy. Cook the baby.
It's
No,
like that
Flash,
one
not in the
mother-
microwave!
That one mother who like teaches her kids to cook and like they have their own like little cooking stations. That's just Sanji in a nutshell.
Flash, we said teach him to cook, not cook the baby.
Absolutely, Zeph 100% like scares the kids into doing their chores or whatever by being like, by telling them that he ate his own leg, and he's like, I still sometimes have a craving. And they're like, no! Grandpa said he's gonna eat us!
Like,
And Meg's like, he would never do that, and Sanji just kind of pauses for a minute and is like, Sanji! He would never do that! Has to actually think about it. Has to think about it. It's like,
Honestly, if twins were born at 11:59 and 12:01, that would just make celebrating their birthdays easier. They wouldn't have to share.
I think that'd be funny.
Make it easier to see which one's the older one.
I'm older than you by a second.
I like the idea of their, like, funny One Piece bit being the, I'm the older one. No, you're not! But it alternates, whoever says it. Whoever wants to do the thing is like, I'm the older one.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, the older one of the two was actually conceived the second?
It'd be funny. Can I have the tissues, please?
No.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Fuck yourself.
Anyways, Dio's dead.
Dio is dead.
Perished even.
Dio was taken out of this mortal coil by Jotaro Kujo.
Not me.
We can call Dio whatever we want.
My dad.
What if both kids hate cooking, resent their dad for doing it? I don't think they would. I can see them being like, I like the idea that one of them is an incredibly picky eater, but, not, genuinely, if that makes sense. Like, I like the idea of there is one who wants more attention, and every time they do, they're like, I want something else.
How goes Señorita? She's a champ. We've been having some pretty tense thunderstorms.
And she's been handling them like a champ. There's also a fucking assassination plot!
Okay, so Dio
We found-
wanted me to-
We found the second assassino.
So Dio wanted me to know that the Down with Sis bus got him.
Damn. Was it the down with sis? Was it the down with sis bus, or are you still at work? We're waiting for the smoke signals to come in.
Were you affected by John capitalism?
If so, I can relate.
They you didn't have to relate last night.
No, well, I was also off for 4 days.
Good. We needed you.
You did?
Well, I mean, who else is gonna be? Who else is gonna be our paladin?
Fucking me, dickhead. It's what I do best.
Just one game of Cursive Straw and my character suddenly being played by Heaton.
Okay, but in that case, you're gonna have to know like everything, okay?
Nah, I don't need to know shit. It'll be fine.
No, you have to know everything. You have to know.
It's like, okay, Heaton, these are your lines for Kedrop. Make sure you rehearse them.
Cool.
Here's your relationships with everyone else. These are important.
Nah, I don't need to look at these. I'll figure it out by vibes.
Okay, what do you expect he does with Mimi?
Baby.
Actually, yes.
Okay.
Mimi is factually baby. Gigi stroking a pet human. Listen, you introduced the lore that it's Gigi that's paying the neighborhood cats to come and get Henurita, and I like that. I think that's funny. Wait, I know what I'll do. Hang on. I was like, I don't know what outfits I'm gonna draw them in. No, I do. I do know. Hang on. I know exactly what outfits. Hang on. Yes. Yes.
Look at the baby outfits.
Froggy and
frog.
Duck.
A regular frog?
No.
I'm shitting. I do wonder, do we have any... We do not have any sounds in here. Heaton, you need to make sounds.
There's your sound.
I want to put more sounds on the board, but I don't know how. If I figure it out, then it'll be over for me, mostly.
Heaton will have a soundboard of Kenshin quotes.
Probably. Listen, when it comes to the dub, I do want them to get the old band back together, because we know Lex Lang is still working, because he's the main antagonist in Jujutsu Kaisen right now. So, like, Lex Lang is still out doing shit.
The only problem is they have to get somebody new for Misao.
Why? Did she...
Because her original voice actress was Felice Sampler, who passed away a couple years ago.
Okay. I was gonna say, did she pass away?
Yeah.
That sucks.
So,
but they're...
in terms of getting everyone from the old band back together, impossible.
He's...
Unless she somehow knew that was happening, everyone knew that it was happening, kept it quiet and got her to record her lines before the Japanese cast did, but very unlikely.
But I also don't know if, like... I don't know if Hayworth
really
is still
a cult of
working.
the franchise.
Thank you for the resub, Justin.
Could you imagine, like, we eventually get the dub, everyone's like, what the fuck, you got everyone back instead of Misao's voice actor, what happened? It's like, this is deja vu.
God, that was so fucking funny. God, so for the fucking new Kyoto Arc movie, for those of you who didn't know about this, for the new Kyoto Arc movie, the Western audiences, when they were like, oh, they're getting all the old voice actors to come back, the only one they didn't get was Saito. And they were like, what the fuck? Where's Saito? And, somebody had to explain to them, he's dead. He died of lung cancer a couple of years ago. And they're like, shame.
It's like, oh, now we feel like
Background noise at home. It is my day off. I'll switch to my computer in a hot minute. Cool. One time the kids are misbehaving in the Baratier, Zeph leans down and whispers to them, hey, you better get your act together, otherwise they'll lock you in here and make you work in the kitchens. I got locked in here 60 years ago and they still haven't let me out! He would!
Also, hi, Imperial.
Hello.
I am drawing my One Piece fan kids because it's Father's Day and you can't tell me what to do.
I can't tell you what to do, but I can recommend things.
No, see, the thing is, I can tell you what to do. There's just no guarantee you'd agree to do it.
Exactly. You can't make me do shit.
Yeah,
Who are you, the cops?
Well, you know what,
Susie
Heaton?
is.
Well, you know what,
True.
Heaton?
Fuck.
I want you to
Wait,
love
what?
yourself.
You can't tell me
Wait,
what to
what?
do. You're
I
not the
don't-
police.
Susie
We just
is.
were making a police joke, Susie.
Okay, because I've been watching YouTube shorts in the
I
background.
feel, this is in fairness, that is a classic Gastrotones move.
Classic Gastrotones move. You asked for a cursed fun fact. Spiders have clear blood.
They do.
If spiders have clear blood, what does it say about Spider-Man?
He's not a real spider.
He's not real?
What about
Here's
well, what about
I
Spiders,
would
man?
posit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would say that Raimi's Spider-Man is the most spidery Spider-Man in terms of that he makes the webbing on
yeah.
his body. His
Yeah.
blood should be clear.
Yeah, he would be.
which you can thank James Cameron for. He's the one who came up with the idea for the organic web shooters.
I like the organic web shooters. I think they're cool.
Although I do like the part when Far From Home, where it's just like, wait, you guys don't have organic web shooters? No!
Yeah, and he just shows it's like.
And I like that they're like, ew.
That conversation with him on the fucking scaffolding is the most Peter thing to ever exist.
Yeah.
Although I was disappointed when they admitted that, like, they didn't know who the Avengers were. I just wanted to see them, like, go back and we just get, like, the 2000s version of the Avengers. Where we see, like, I don't know, like, Brendan Fraser as Captain America.
The radioactive spider is alive, a gamma mutate, and calls herself goddess in the comics right now. Fucking cool.
Good for her.
Good for her.
I feel. I mean, I think it makes for a funny joke, and it's not. It doesn't feel like a cameo for the sake of a cameo, you know?
Yeah, good for her. Out here living her best life. Alternate reality Toby be like, what's the Avengers? Are they like the X-Men?
I mean, there was that one blooper from the first X-Men movie.
There was! It's like, oh man, I'm on the wrong set.
Toby would know who Doctor Strange is though, because Triple J offhandedly mentions it in one of the movies.
Oh, it's a different guy.
Ha! I'm back.
He finally gets to meet the other guy.
Welcome back.
So
Peter Parker's
they're
web shooter was-
both merfolk.
Okay. A fun fact about fishmen and mermaids. It super doesn't matter.
I was just asking which one, because like obviously they look more human here, so that would they be like half merfolk then?
No, one of them is going to be more Fishman, the other one's going to be more... This one's going to be a little more Fishman. And then this one's going to be the mermaid.
Gotcha.
And what am I gonna be?
But they, I have to decide what kind of fish they're gonna be first.
You can be TP.
So does that... No, TP. That means that they're gonna be tilapia.
I'm tempted to make them food fish! It'd be funny! Their mom is
It would be.
Their mom is technically food. She's a, well,
Oh my.
yeah. I mean,
She is a snack. She is the buffet.
I can't talk about the headcanons that we've put together, about that on Twitch. But...
Oh man, I can't believe it. You've
Eat
talked about.
the goddamn snack.
You know, Heaton.
but...
You're the horniest asexual I know.
Yup. It's fun in theory. That's it, that's the whole thought!
Yeah.
It's the biggest mood. Fun in theory.
Mm-hmm.
A fuck theory.
A fuck theory.
Damn, fuck you. Man,
Thanks for coming.
good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
That's it. That's the bit.
But...
I apologize, everyone, but that's gonna be the peak of our comedy this whole stream.
yeah, that's about as good as you're getting out of me today.
Better clip it while it's here.
But... I have the,
Hold on.
so, Meg is... technically... Fun fact about fuck theory! I don't think I have a good...
Well, I do.
I do! Do you want a cursed, sex fact? I have a cursed sex
Yes.
fact.
Oh no.
Do it.
This is a tired and true favorite of mine. Did you know that, the uterus can fall out?
Prolapse, baby!
Oh, I hate that.
It typically only happens in women who have had a lot of children, who have children at an older age, and surprisingly in female weightlifters.
I thought it was also in equestrians as well.
Well, it happens to animals more often than it happens to people, but they also have bigger babies than we do.
You know, kind of makes you wonder how many times this happened to Marissa.
God, shut up. Shut the fuck up. But what happens...
I have a question.
Mhm.
If a uterus falls out, can it be put back
Yeah.
in?
Yes! So, okay, this is actually kind of cool. So it's one of those things that's like, it's not uncommon, but it's not rare, but it's not common. So it would be what I would consider, like, relatively uncommon. And it happens typically in stages. And the way that you fix it is actually, like, not as fucked up as you'd think. You put it, first of all, you put it back in. Which is, like, depending on, if you're in, like, the early stages where it's, like, so, okay, so how it happens, this is important for the context, right? How it happens is, your internal organs, like your soft tissue, like that, is not held into your body by anything. Like your uterus isn't held in place by, like it's not attached to your bones or anything. It's just kind of in there. It's attached by a muscle, right? So when that muscle starts to weaken, it starts to sag inside of you. And then once the muscle sags enough, with the right amount of, like, pressure, it'll just come out,
What?
right? It just comes out. But, typically, in the earlier stages where it happens, what they do is they put an IUD in, that just kind of holds everything inside via gravity, and then you work out those muscles until they become strong again. So it's actually, like, super fixable.
Yeah, that's a great
God
note.
damn it, soda
That's
pop
a great
barbecue.
note to go BRB to get food at LMAO.
Forget, how often does that happen to Big Mom?
Listen, Big Mom is a large woman. I don't think that there's enough, like, pressure on her uterus to warrant it. I think I think the children simply fall out.
It just collapses like a circus tent.
Like the blood spider said, Realm, stop reading my mind.
Congratulations, you've killed Heaton.
Collapses like a circus tent. Oh my god!
We have seen a tragedy today. Everyone, play the theme.
Oh god! No!
Uterus circus.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god! Anyway, going back to what I was fucking talking about.
Well, we have the title of the stream, Uterus Circus.
Oh god. I hate it here. On God, for real, for real. So we've decided some things about Meg. And namely by that I mean I've decided, because I've decided that the old ranting community is cringe. I can do whatever I want.
Do be pretty cringe.
I think I put his ear in the wrong place, because this, like, composition's just off. But, I have decided that Meg is, a Sea King mermaid? Technically?
What does that mean?
Well, you've seen a...
Pokemon?
No.
Like the big sea serpents.
Like, you've seen a Sea King, it's the thing that took Shanks' arm.
You seen a Sea King in a vault from Goldie?
Seeking, fuck yeah.
They're the, it's the thing that ate Shanks' arm. It's, they're sea monsters.
Sometimes they look like cows or big birds.
They're just, like, they're big sea life.
Blarg.
Heck, there was one in the Netflix trailer.
Yeah, it's the one that ate Shanks' arm! But we've decided that she's a Sea King mermaid, but that she's some kind of, like, ancient tuna species. It's why she looks like a yellowfin tuna, but she's not. She's something else.
So maybe you could say maybe Leedsichthys or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
So what are Sea King mermaids? Are they just the giant mermaids that you see in One Piece?
No, we don't even know if Sea Kings can be fishmen or mermaids. We've literally never seen them before. I'm saying that she is because I want to, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Now that you have said it, it must be canon.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Oda, get on it.
You're literally working on Slashvic. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You physically couldn't make me care. I want her to have a big cool power-up moment where she goes berserk and eats people on Dressrosa like she fucking deserves. But... So, technically she's a tuna, but not, like... She's styled after a tuna, but not really. So I think... I think I want to make them, like, also food, because I think that'd be a fun little through line.
A grand line, if you will.
A fun little, yeah. Also, I'm gonna make his head a little bigger, fuck. But also, one of my favorite things about, fishmen and mermaids in One Piece, is that they don't have to look anything like their parents. For example, the cool fishman that, mentored Frankie, you meet his brother in Fishman Island, and he's a totally different kind of fish. And Frankie's talking to him, and he's like, well, are you adopted? And he goes, nah, we're brothers, we have the same parents. And he's like, oh yeah, I forget that you Landers, that's like, that you Landers, like, have to look like your family. Yeah, we don't do that.
You have to look like your family? That's cringe.
You can be two mermaids and have fishman children. It's totally, like, apparently fishman genetics are wild. Because I guess they can just kind of, as long as it's in your bloodline somewhere, it rolls the...
really is a cult with a franchise.
Thank you for the resub, Zenny!
Resub these nuts.
As long as it's, like, in your bloodline somewhere, it can just reappear. So instead of, like, having dominant and recessive genes, I guess fishmen just roll the dice every time.
Here's something I can kind of think of. You know how certain species of fish are able to change their sexes?
Mhm.
Could mermen and fishmen do the same thing?
I think that would be really cool.
Probably, yeah.
Just this idea that they roll the dice every time, man. Imagine if you told Liquid Snake that.
Just every time. There's no dominant, no recessive genes. I just think it's kind of a cool welcome back. I think it's kind of cool to have, like, this like, world-building concept of, like, oh, yeah, this species, like, their genetics work differently.
It's like, wait, you mean you guys don't just, look for the best traits and try to keep those passing along? Nah, we just party like it's Vegas every time.
That sounds like a fucked up thing for humans to do. Do you do that a lot? Is that how that works? And they're like, no? And then Sanji just sweats. Not normally.
Yeah, not normally.
Honestly, no. You see, I feel like it would make sense for Sanji to do that, considering that he was almost a victim of eugenics.
Fuck you mean almost? He was born! There's no almost about it. He didn't fail to be born. He didn't fail to have 3 brothers.
Well, no, but I mean, like, he wasn't bred to be like how his dad wanted him to be.
Oh yeah, he's not like Ichiji, Niji, and Yonji, no.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, now just having that one clip from freaking Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is just like, you wanna know why I'm so messed up? That's my dad!
Yeah, effectively.
That's my father.
Also, I have some fucking, I have some unfortunate news.
Yep.
As of the current cover stories, Caesar has joined forces with Judge. Which isn't good, I feel like.
Oh.
Caesar, Augustus Caesar?
The clown.
Caesar Clown.
Caesar Clown. Fuck,
Caesar salad?
fuck Caesar Clown. All my
Fuck
homies
Caesar
hate.
Clown.
All my homies hate Caesar Clown. There's such a.
Okay, I don't know what's a Caesar.
There's a. I'll grab a picture of him. Hang on. There's a good bit in Egghead when they're talking about him. Where Vegapunk is like. Talking about the smile fruits. And Nami straight up says, like, yeah, like, fuck him. I hope he dies.
No, Fenrir, no. The Zelda series did not just give us goat fuckers. Do not forget what everyone thought of Sidon previously.
Also, a brave assertion that there are not goat fuckers in One Piece. The minks exist. There's canon furries in One Piece. The furries are real. Also,
furries are real, and they do work very similarly to how the fishmen do in terms of genetics.
So Dio.
Hi, I am Dio.
Do you want? I'm going to offer you one small spoiler in this trying time. Do you want to see Sulong Beppo?
I would love to see Sulong Beppo.
Let me grab you Sulong Beppo.
I want to see my boy, my son.
I want to see my little boy.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. I want to see my little boy.
He's not small.
He's not small.
Beppo.
Beppo! I love him. I love him so much. My sweet Beppo baby. Yes!
Rip and tear, baby.
Kill!
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 Yes! Kill!
So, we have recently, seen what both Garp and Shanks are capable of.
Absolute destruction.
Holy shit! fucking Kid, our boy Eustace Captain Kidd, in his infinite wisdom, came off of a high of helping fight Kaido, off of his fight with Big Mom, was like, yeah, you know what? I'll take another one. I'll take another emperor. It'll be fine. And got into a fight with Shanks. Shanks deleted him. I do not have a better word for what happened other than just goodbye. Shanks did one move, and they specifically said it would have killed him if Killer had not thrown himself in the way.
Oh my god.
If Killer had not stopped him, he would have just, bisected Kid. And then, because they thought, the Eustace Pirates were like, oh yeah, we're gonna shoot this cool laser beam at the Giant Island, it'll be fine, we'll catch them off guard. The Giants were like, yeah, fuck that noise, we're friends with Shanks, eat ass. And they blew a hole in Kid's ship so big that it took out, half of the ship.
Oh my god.
The ship is in fourths, and 2 of those fourths are gone. I'm sitting there as I saw that, and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna go great. It's gonna be fine. This is gonna historically be spectacular for you, Kid. I was waiting for Kid to get his fucking ass beat. I was waiting for it. But, what? Also, I am terrified of one Monkey D. Garp, because holy shit! This motherfucker rocked up to a pirate island, where they were holding Kobe, and was like, yeah, you're gonna give me my kid back. You're gonna give me back my protege. And they were like, and what you gonna do about it? And he went, cool. Jumped off of his ship, without making contact with the island, punched it so hard, it leveled a city!
Jesus.
And then this motherfucker proceeded to get off, sit on the ground, like fully off the ship, jumped onto the ground, and then went, ah, damn. I really ain't like I used to be. I'm getting old.
Christ alive.
What? Garp is fucking scary.
Is Akoji the one we say throw him into the sea?
Aokiji? Aokiji's fine.
Oh, Kiji's fine?
Aokiji's fine.
Okay.
Akainu is not.
Akainu is the one we throw into the sea.
Okay, Akainu's the one we throw into the sea.
Toss the
Akainu
lava
and
man.
Kizaru.
Fuck
Fujitora
Kizaru!
is
All my
fine.
homies fucking hate Kizaru!
I still don't know who Caesar is.
Hang on. Leave Carrot out of it. She's a minor. She's a baby. She gets head pats. Carrot gets head pats and chin scratches because she's baby and I love her. I love Carrot.
This motherfucker just froze the ocean.
Yeah, Aokiji's scary.
But he's chill.
He.
I didn't
Yes.
mean to make the pun, but he's cool.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
He may be less fine now, but we're waiting for some info. Oh, I love this color scheme. This is Caesar.
I don't know how I feel about the yellow and like red though.
I think it kind of just
Oh,
breaks
okay,
up like
yes,
the purple, I
yes,
guess.
yes.
It's a good contrast, I guess.
Yes. Fuck this man. We like one clown. Caesar clown sucks. Fuck Caesar. Only Buggy D clown he's the only clown we like.
Wait, does Gecko count as a clown?
He's something. He's not clown. I mean, he's corny, but he's not clown-like.
I mean, he's got the white skin, the big pants.
Yeah, but he's not. He's like more stereotypical vampire.
Demon.
I mean, listen, Mori
yeah.
is a clown, but not in the traditional sense.
Mhm.
Yeah. I will still say, dual-wielding scissor blade, that is still pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool. Caesar Clown X Gamzee win. Never. Fuck you. He's a juggalo.
Buggy magnets, how do they work?
Also, currently living for Cross Guild. I love these fucking dipshits. And by that I mean Buggy, and fucking, there's something that's inherently deeply funny about Buggy in particular, just teaming up with,
Mr. 3.
well, no, Buggy teams up with, well, yeah, also teaming up with Mr. 3, but the Cross Guild, Dio,
Mm-hmm.
is...
That's Crocodile and
Mihawk.
Mihawk? Yep.
And I love the constant that they are constantly being befuddled by because Buggy's crew just loves him so much.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine bumblefucking your way into becoming an emperor because your crew liked you too much and put your face on all the posters.
This is kind of the thing with Buggy. I think it's just like, we love him too much, we keep going. Also, can we talk about the fact that the live-action trailer made him look intimidating?
They did. I can't
he
wait.
looked terrifying.
I
It
can't
was
wait
great.
for him to be baby girl. It'll be great.
And getting the freaking chibi limbs. I was kind of making this joke before on another stream. It's just like, when they do his powers, when they separate, will you just see skin, or will you see, like, bone and sinew?
I think it'll probably be skin.
I just always remember seeing that one bit from, like, Hulk versus Wolverine where, like, Deadpool's arm gets cut off and you just see the individual, like, cross section, and I'm just imagining that just flying out.
Garp is like, back in my heyday, I would have wiped this island out of existence, but today I only leveled a small section of a town.
No, he's just chilling. He's just hanging out with frickin' Jonathan Joestar and frickin' Iroh, just drinking tea and chillaxing. The ultimate G-Dilfs.
I hate hearing.
Gilf, 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 Gilf.
I'm glad that we agree that Garf is fuckable.
Listen, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm like, why would you say?
Listen, Garp could.
Would.
Look at this man. Look at this man on the silent.
I would. I'd hit.
Would I die? Yes. Would it be worth it? Also yes.
Also, yes.
So what is the male equivalent of Snoo Snoo?
I think it's the same thing, baby. I think it's all the same. Anybody know what emu is? I have no fucking clue.
No. It's goosh goosh.
Oh, I hate that. Petition to make Snoo Snoo gender neutral because I hate that. Garp is the All Might of One Piece! I love that. I think that's hilarious, because you're not wrong. Garp is great, because Garp's just around doing shit. Really doesn't give enough of a fuck.
Like, I still just love that image where he's just sitting down eating donuts with his dog head on. It's just pure mood, just, whatever.
I like that they're like, why are you at the Reverie? And he goes, because you can't tell me not to be here.
Can't tell me what to do.
You can't tell me what to do.
What are you gonna do? Fight me?
You gonna
Think
fight
you
me
can
about
win? You really think you could win? You sure?
Yeah, are you gonna kick me out? And then there's a pause and they're like, no. He's like, alright then. I'm gonna continue to be nice to these mer people later.
I return with ice cream.
Nice.
I also, I love with all my heart when Sabo is talking to, Cobra. And he's like, hey, how do you know my brother? How do you know Luffy? And Cobra's like, oh, he saved my life. And I love that Sabo's response is, quote, yeah, that sounds like Luffy. It's just, there's something very funny about him being like, yeah, that's about right. That's probably how most of the people here know him. That's cool.
Did you agree to an alliance with him? Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a mistake. Why? Because you'll never leave.
You'll never leave. What you think an alliance is and what our captain thinks an alliance is are two different things. It means we're friends, right? No, says Law. And then the joke's on you. It's because you did. I don't know what to tell you. Listen, motherfucker, you got wrapped up in Straw Hat Luffy. That means we're talking about your trauma and we're helping you heal from it. That's how it goes.
Congratulations. Surprise therapy.
Oh wait, Heaton. My buddy Brafam1 will not stop saying this ever since like he's thought about this with One Piece, but he doesn't think the people of One Piece are actual pirates because they haven't stolen things.
Full of shit. They steal tons of shit.
I mean, haven't
They
we learned
steal things
anything from
often.
Jake and the Neverland Pirates? A real pirate doesn't steal anything.
Yeah, but
Also
it's like-
bullshit. Nami steals things constantly.
Constantly.
but he's like, but has Luffy ever stolen anything?
Yes.
They stole shit at the end of Skypiea.
They
What
steal
are you
shit.
talking about?
He steals shit constantly. He pinches people's food and takes their and is like, I'm going to take all of the food that you have and I'm going to eat all of it right in front of you. And there's
And
nothing
also
you're going to
let
do
us-
about it.
Also, let us not forget, he stole Boa's heart.
He did steal Boa's heart. Which sucks because he can't eat it and doesn't want it. There's something that's so deeply hilarious to me about, like, about Boa becoming a fail wife because she fell in love with Luffy. And he's only a fail wife when it comes to him and at no other point. Also, I love the character development. 1 p.m. Fuck Boa Hancock. 1:05 p.m. Alright, Boa's cool.
Listen.
No, that's it! That's just how
Yeah,
Amazon
that
Lily
is
goes!
it. That truly is how it is, but, like, the thing that made me say fuck Boa Hancock was her, like, kicking a kitten. I don't remember why I changed my mind on Boa Hancock, because she kicked a puppy later on, but, you know.
Listen, Boa's
Because
fine.
she's
She's just kinda, that's it. That's the whole thought.
It's
Yeah.
no, I think I've started to develop a crush on someone. I mean, that's perfectly normal. I mean, who are you liking? Boa Hancock? Good luck.
Good luck, gamer. You and
Good luck with that.
you and everyone else, gamer.
It's like, has anyone else succeeded? No.
No.
Why not? Because none of you are Monkey D. Luffy.
You know, considering her powers, I'm surprised she even wears clothes.
You would think. It's because of the brand.
Boa and all the other sisters.
Again, I stand by the joke of, like, would Boa have sex with us? No is the correct answer. Because of trauma, but that answer's not funny.
It's because none of us are Monkey D. Luffy.
Which is sad for her, because it means she's never gonna have sex again, but that's neither here nor there.
Like, Luffy, will you have sex with me? Depends. Can I eat it? In a sense, yeah.
A little, kinda.
Like, is it like eating meat?
No.
I saw a drawing somebody did of Luffy walking in and Hancock's like naked and he just pulls the curtains back and he's like, Boa, what are you? There's no food here! And then he just closes the curtains and leaves!
Like, he is the biggest equivalent of, this isn't a pool, this is a bathtub.
Bathtub! Yeah, exactly!
Yeah, still has the same energy as Luffy just pushing a zombie back into its grave.
Just pushing him right the fuck back. Luffy's really like, no, I think not today.
Man, Walking Dead would have ended so much sooner if they had Luffy.
Also, I like that somebody pointed out, I hadn't noticed, is that, so, the reference I'm going on for older Sanji is this one that Oda drew, right? I can actually, there we go. Is this one that Oda drew, right? And I like that somebody pointed out that I hadn't noticed, is that he changed his hair part again. And they're like, I like the idea that every, like, 20 years or so, he just changes the way he parts his hair.
PM me juice.
No.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, who's gonna stop him? He's dead? Fucking Germa?
Germa YouTube?
No, he just, like, just one day he just stops at a random island, he just drags Luffy, Zoro, and, like, Usopp along, and they do, like, the full-on, just clothes shopping montage. It's the frickin' scene from Rise of the TMNT.
So you get to see a personal headcanon that I have about where this fucking story's going. Because motherfuckers have been saying it, and I'm all in on that bullshit. Wouldn't fucking surprise me. So, we think, maybe, Sanji's Germa powers are awakening. Because of using the raid suit, right?
Yeah.
there's two working theories about what that means. About what that's gonna mean for him. One of them is the fan theory that he's a Lunarian. That they're, like, the same as the Seraphim. Which we're not gonna get into details on for the people who are still reading and don't want to be spoiled. But the other theory, and the one I like more, is that he's going to... Okay, so the way I phrased it was, I think Evil Sanji... No. I think he's gonna get Order 66'd.
No.
I think that, the Germa are gonna show back up. Probably at the fight. The big fight, the big one. That there's definitely going to be War of the Best 2, Electric Boogaloo, right? And I think the Germa are gonna show up, and I think they're going to... I think Judge is going to Order 66 Sanji, and I think it's going to... That's gonna be part of that. But I do think he's gonna, like, overpower it and be cool. Because, obviously, right?
So he's just gonna go full Rex then?
Yeah, exactly. Gonna pull out his inhibitor chip or what the fuck ever. It's gonna be great.
Good
I
chefs
like
follow. Good chefs follow
orders.
orders.
I like the theory that he is hitting the gritty.
I also like the theory that he's hitting the gritty. But I also really like... there's this fun little theory about what's gonna happen to him physically because of that. And it's that his hair's gonna turn black. Because... every other member of the Germa 66, Ichiji, Niji, Yonji, and Reiju, their colors match their hair. The only one that doesn't is Sanji. Sanji is stealth black, but he's blonde like his mom. So I like the theory that he's going to have like a Vash the Stampede moment, where part of his hair is going to turn black.
I thought you were just gonna say, like, his leg suddenly transforms and has this just massive giant fire foot.
That'd be cool. Well, he already does that occasionally.
No, I'm
welcome
talking
to
like... Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, welcome to the chat, Plober. I have no context. I'm just imagining Germa985 doing this shit, and that sounds pretty reasonable. I don't know how to explain to you that that was also what I thought until I caught up with One Piece. Every time Avi would talk about Germa, I was like, yup, and I would picture just the streamer.
So you're saying part of his hair is going to be black. So what you're telling me is he's going to be Kenman Nakoma.
Yes! Yeah, actually. I think he's gonna be like Henma. Like, I think that'd be cool. That's my working theory.
Also, speaking of Sanji, call out to Death Battle. The only inaccurate thing about that fight between him and Rock Lee is insinuating the idea that anyone would find Sanji's cooking terrible.
Yeah, bold assertion. Physically impossible.
Oh, really? Okay, you see, that's the only thing wrong. I have a lot of problems.
Motherfucker cooked so good that he incapacitated Big Mom. It was really cool and very sexy. Much like most of the things that Sanji does in this essay.
I wonder how he does with, like, how he would be with you and I, for example, who sometimes bodies are just, like, decide, no, you have to eat your safety food, otherwise you will die.
Okay! Dio sent me a thing, and I've been thinking about it ever since. Is that, it'd be really funny if, like, Zoro and Luffy are like that, because I 100% Luffy's autistic. like, come on, Luffy's autistic.
Like, are we talking, like, peas touching the potatoes area, or, like, not enough meat on his plate?
Like, I think it's that, like...
Meat is his safety food.
Meat is his safety food!
Like, he needs his big meat on a bone stick kind of situation.
Bye, Soda Pop! Thank you for joining us!
Later, Soda.
This is what happens when I get to drink soda, isn't it?
But I like the idea that,
Don't take
that
that out of
Sanji's...
context.
I like the idea that, Zoro is picky about texture. And Sanji notices and just kind of adapts to him, as is his wanton way. And then Zoro eats food from, like, anyone else, is like, this is fucking awful. And then he's like, oh, god damn it, Curly Brows was doing it for me. Shit!
Or, like, he always puts a little bit of, like a drop of orange in whatever he makes for Nami or something like that.
Yeah, leans into, like, citrus flavors, because he knows she likes them.
Puts razor blades in Zoro's food.
Never. Would never. He would
No.
simply kill the man himself. To disgrace
No, don't-
food that way would be horrible.
No, he puts in razor blades, and Zoro just spits out staples.
How did you...
No,
fuck did you do that? And he's like, don't worry about it.
He has mastered Force Sword style. He just opened up his tongue, and he's got a little sword in it.
No. Keaton, that's something that like I think happened or implied to have happened in the episode or something. You're gonna have to talk to Ami about that one.
I would, because I don't feel like that's... I feel like Sanji would never do something like that. I explained Brook and Laboon to my friends who know nothing about One Piece. Did they cry? Were they sad about the fucking whale?
See, it's like you just see Zoro do that. It's like, how did you do that? Hockey's some strange shit.
Hockey's wild. Anyway, fuck you.
Also, if anyone says they're a Zoro fan, you ask them, okay, so what is the objectively most badass moment of Zoro?
I will ask Dio once he gets caught up with the manga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. So far I'm at Dressrosa. I can't answer that question because there are so many good moments.
I don't know, man. I think Nothing Happened is pretty great. I think Nothing Happens the winner.
One. That's the one.
That's it. Yeah. No, that's true. You're right.
Sanji was ready. He was fucking trembling. Man could barely stand, and he was like, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna do it because of his dumb self-sacrificial ass. And Zoro's like, nah, fuck you. Poof, knocks him the fuck out.
It's like, what happened?
Nothing.
I'll still say the Thriller Bark moment.
That's it. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, that was the moment? Okay, I missed.
Yeah.
I misheard. Okay, yeah, that is. I think that is a definitive moment. I agree.
Do you want to know a fun fact about that moment?
Yep.
You want to know a fun canon fact?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Zoro died. Oda specifically said in an SBS, Zoro died in that moment, but his soul got lost and wandered back to his body.
It's literally just that frickin' ice stage over. Like, yes, I died, but I lived.
Imagine being revived because your soul didn't know what afterlife to go to.
I just want to just be a moment where it's just like Zoro's on Snake Way, and then he just runs past Goku and like, how the hell did I get lost on a one-way street?
He's done. The motherfucker's done it before.
Justin's in near the very end of Syrup Village, and there's a bit where he just picks up Usopp, and it's just like, show me where to go. I'm bad with directions.
I know where I'm going.
I think there was an image that was just like, okay, you have like Zoro, Kenpachi, and the pig guy from Ranma, all getting lost in a mall. Who gets the worst?
No, throw in Sanosuke Sagara in there too.
Yes.
No, you know who gets it the worst? It's Zoro. He somehow he doesn't end up leaving. He somehow ends up in the basement. How the fuck did I get in here?
I mean, man was almost executed. He was that bad with directions.
Also, hey, fun fact. I'm gonna call out Dio because we're talking about Brook.
Oh god.
Because we're talking about Brook and Laboon.
Yeah.
Dio skipped it.
I skipped it because I could listen. If I had watched it, you fuckers, everyone in the boat specifically would have had to deal with the worst mental health crisis for myself that y'all have ever witnessed. So you're welcome. Yeah, I skipped it. You're welcome.
Physically could not watch that whale get disappointed.
I could not watch that man break that whale's heart. I couldn't. There's no fucking way that I ever could.
Yeah, it wasn't because it was bad. It was because Dio physically couldn't emotionally handle it.
It's so sad it makes me cry. If I had eyes to do so.
We know he didn't do it on purpose. That's why it's worse.
No, he didn't do it on porpoise.
Oh my god.
Also, don't worry. Nobody spoil anything. Nobody say a goddamn word. But don't worry. I am going to be there with Dio for Law's backstory. Because nobody gave my ass emotional support! Avi just kicked me out into the dirt, and I was crying for an hour! I'm not doing this!
Yeah,
Man,
hey,
Avi's a
that
dick.
might be this weekend, by the way.
Pogoggers, I'm glad for it. Listen, you'll be fine. I'll be there. I'll also be crying, but I'll be there.
Fucking.
Heaton's there. Hey, Heaton.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. I forgot what I was gonna say. Hey,
Cool.
Dio.
Yeah?
So, how far into One Piece are you?
Corazon.
So, I'm at Dressrosa.
Okay.
Kind of the halfway point, I think.
Okay.
He's getting there.
I don't know. This arc is really long, guys.
It's longer than Alabasta. So,
Imagine
what's the last thing that happened?
So the fighters from the Colosseum, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are climbing up the wall to fight Doflamingo's family members.
Pog. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How many arcs in One Piece are legitimately longer than, like, most anime?
Dressrosa, Alabasta, and Wano.
Okay.
I
so
need
that's
to check something because like Alabasta felt like it was paced pretty well.
Alabasta was paced really well.
Cause like I was starting to get a little, and I wasn't like tired of Alabasta, but like I was starting to feel it a little bit near the end of Skypiea. So I just need to compare to see how long they are comparatively.
No, I
Wait till Whole Cake or Wano. I can't wait! Oh! I get to... Dio gets to get his emotions cheese grated for Whole Cake twice. Once when he
Ooh,
watches the
yeah.
anime, and then a second time in RRP when I get to be like, cool, here's the roadmap that I have for you about these particular interactions. It's gonna be great. Aren't you excited?
I'm terrified.
Don't worry, it'll be cool. I'll pay you back when Zoro smooches the cat.
Yeah!
When we prove definitively that Zoro's a furry.
God, yeah. Hey, speaking of, did you know that in Stardew Valley there's a mod where you can, like, have Zoro as an NPC in the town?
I just saw that.
Did he get lost on the way to an anime?
Yes.
Okay, so Skypiea is longer than Alabasta by 3 chapters.
You literally
Isn't-
you asked. Go ahead a second.
I thought the whole, like, Marinefold, Impel Down, that whole thing was pretty long as well. I think that felt longer than Alabasta.
Heaton,
Mm-hmm.
did you notice?
Did I notice what?
Look in the chat.
What am I
Oh,
looking
hey,
at?
wandering.
Oh, Wandering! Thank you!
That's another $50. That's another loot.
I owe you 3 now, I think.
Yeah.
Goodness, how lewd.
Okay, now the quick question is,
Woo!
Well, one of them is going to be Ulrich because Dio begged.
I did beg. It was pathetic. As pathetic as I could muster.
You can do things by begging? Okay, hold on. Let me get my hands and knees again.
No, it's fine. I'm not doing. There's certain characters I'm just not gonna do lewds of, and that's one of them.
No, I'm not asking if you do lewds of any of your characters.
I'm not. Okay, who are you requesting lewds of?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
So Dressrosa has 102 chapters and 118 episodes.
Probably a waifu of mine or something. I don't know.
Ooh, now that'll be interesting. I'm trying to remember all of TP's waifus.
Well, also, Dio gets a say because Dio donated money.
Yeah, I did
You know
specifically pay for it.
You see, I was actually thinking about that too. I didn't know if I thought it would be in poor taste to ask if like paying for $50 myself would do that, you know?
Things were getting a little too quiet around here. I will also always give money to gay people. Out here, maybe I'll draw Adam. Who knows?
There's a kitty on my lap now.
Okay. You're gonna have to specify which one, because if you're talking about my Mimi, no. If you're talking about Digimon Mimi, only if it's the one that's, you know, of age.
Oh no, I said Adam.
For wandering.
For wandering.
I know, but I was looking at Fenrir's comment.
Oh. Yeah, I don't draw. I'm not even as a joke. Will I be like, oh yeah, it's as if, but like, no, we don't draw underage characters in this house.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said only the of age.
Absolutely no pressure. This is all for charity. However, I emojis. I had a thought and I lost it. Oh yeah, so like, to your question of like, how many are longer than most anime, most arcs?
Okay, fair enough. At least most arcs when we get out the once
I've wondered this for a while, but what does it say for work lewd like a character with their shirt off? It's okay. So like, this is the thing, right? A lot of people think that lewds have to be like titties out, ass on display. This is weakness. If you need nudity in order to like elicit horny, then you're weak.
Or more specifically, if you need titty out, like, or need titty showing.
I've drawn a little bit of titty already. Like I drew Cordelia with her titties, I guess, kind of out.
But you weren't like showing like nipple.
Yeah, like it's all about posing. It's about language. It's about being suggestive.
It's about body language.
It is about body language.
It's like, you're hitting jokes on those people. I just need to see Palutena smile at me and I lose everything.
But yeah, no,
You mean like this?
What are you
What do you
doing?
mean, like, what?
I keep
Silence.
looking at my forehead, so I keep.
Yeah, yes,
Wait.
exactly that.
okay.
Of course,
let's
now
look in,
it stopped. I'll go check on it.
I just
I
heard
should
something
probably get
squeaking.
I should
I did as
probably
well.
get off my hands and knees.
I'll go check.
I thought
No,
that was you.
no,
What
no,
the fuck was?
no.
I was like, what the fuck noise are you making?
I'm not. I was just dabbing my forehead.
Can you do me a favor? Can you toss me the tissues?
Yeah.
Fucking the Bartolomeo piece. That's so good.
You saw in the silence.
Yeah.
See, if I ask for a thing from Heaton of
I love Bartolomeo.
Also, Fenrir.
Bartolomeo is so good.
I pulled that up. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you first. You first.
I just said I brought that up when you guys were having like the Sabo conversation. Like, you guys talking about Luffy? You guys talking about Luffy? I'm gonna talk about Luffy. I'm talking about Luffy. I'm gonna talk about Luffy.
Mr. Luffy's the coolest. I love his Brooklyn accent. What a choice.
It's so good. He sounds like he should be reading Reddit posts on YouTube. It's my favorite thing about him.
Mr. Luffy. He's so cool. I don't know if have you gotten to the part where he teams up with Robin yet?
I don't think I did.
He has a great moment when he teams up with Robin where, straight up, he loses it for a second and is like, I'm willing to be your slave.
Oh?
And we're like, pause.
Hold up.
No, and it's like,
Listen, same, but...
Yeah, it's like, okay, listen, your god sounds cool and all, but have you ever heard of the name Monkey D. Luffy?
I take it you watch One Piece dubbed. I do. I read the manga like a Chad. It's why I'm so much better than all of you, but...
I watch the dub. I know I'm pathetic.
Well, you watch the dub because you have, like...
I watch
problems.
the dub so that I can multitask.
Yeah. Arashi! Thank you for the raid! Hello! Here to watch us draw hot men. Welcome, welcome. Hot men and their children, because it's Father's Day. And there's nothing sexier than being a good parent.
I am the baby.
Maybe a very good ice cream sandwich.
I just had ice cream.
Damn, you're right.
That must have been sexy.
It depends. What kind of ice cream sandwich?
Well, it wasn't a sandwich. It was an ice cream cone.
Now, if it was, let's say, a Neapolitan ice cream sandwich, then you'd have my attention.
It was not.
Everyone and their mother wants to talk shit about strawberry ice cream, and they're bitches, and I can't trust any of them.
Who's bad-mouthing strawberry ice cream?
I keep seeing people being like, strawberry's like the worst flavor in the Neapolitans. I'm like, you're the worst flavor of your dad's cum.
I have had some like immaculate, like incredible like strawberry cheesecake flavor. And granted,
Strawberry's great.
Strawberry cheesecake, and not just like strawberry, but like it's still so good.
Strawberry's great. People suck.
James. Oh, James.
Never watched Red One Piece. Listen, I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell everyone. It is a time commitment. And if that time commitment is not for you, then I understand. However, I can in fact promise you that of the many things that exist in this world, one of the few things that lives up to every single iota of hype that it is given, One Piece. One Piece is in fact just as good as you've heard it is.
It is how, with that in mind, it is all the people who keep on trying to say, oh, this thing is more iconic than the Super Saiyan or whatever. That's wrong.
I love 100%. I love the way that Avi phrased it. Is I can't wait for 10 years out when people say that Gear 5 is more iconic than Super Saiyan, and we get to tell them that they're right.
Yeah, maybe in 10 years. Now.
As of now, it can't be. It hasn't happened yet.
It has not happened yet. You can like Gear 5 more. You can like all these other funny things more. Iconic is a different story.
I'm so excited for Gear 5 because they tapped Warner Brothers to work on it.
That means we're getting some real Looney Tunes shit, aren't we?
Does that mean that Gear 5 Luffy can be in multiverses?
One Piece is great because after a certain point, you just accept the most buck-wild shit. Skeleton plays the violin and has an afro. Sure, Oda-sensei, whatever you say, Oda-sensei.
Also, someone in Can Play, I was going to commission a Mimi Loon, and I'm like, no. No. Never.
Sensei, listen. Sensei knows what's best. I don't. It's why, listen, everyone and their mother has some kind of quip. Some of you have a lot of fucking mouth about the fucking live action shit. A, that trailer was immaculate, and B, fucking Oda Sensei said he was stoked about it, that he's excited. Therefore, I'm excited. Because you know whose opinion I trust on One Piece media being good? The man who made One Piece.
And see, you leave it alone. Iñaki did so good. Fuck you.
Iñaki cried,
Why
and that
are
was
you
so cute.
racist? Why are you racist?
I love that he fucking burst into tears, and the rest of the cast is like, ah, and they just hug him.
The dynamic is so good. And so here's the thing that really, like, gets me. Emily Red calls him Kiki. So you know that shit is tight. Like, they are friends in real life. It's not just like, oh, haha, we're co-workers. No, they genuinely have such good chemistry together.
Oh, have you seen
like,
those?
The whole group.
Have you seen those clips of Iñaki out with Taz?
I haven't, no.
There's been a couple of them like hanging out together, and they have such like bro pal energy, and it makes me so happy.
That's so good.
Also, okay, these are rumors. So maybe we can't trust them, but I want to believe them because they're funny. There was a rumor. Somebody on Twitter was talking about, do you think that they prepped Taz and McHenryu for what's about to happen to them? And somebody said, I know someone who is close to Taz, and they sat him down and explained to him what Zosan was.
Oh.
So this is alleged. And my uncle works at Nintendo, but I want to believe that the actor who plays Sanji in live action was sat down and explained, I need you to see one of the most popular ships. It's you. Just make a little bit of longing eye contact at him every so often. That'll be it. That'll be all you need. Also, when I showed Sanji shirtless in the water, I was like, for heatin'. Which is funny, because in the anime and in the manga, he just takes the jacket off. He doesn't take his shirt off.
Listen, they know, and Oda said it was okay.
No, my favorite joke was, we saw the shot that his eyebrows weren't curly, and then you immediately followed it with a shot of him shirtless. Your apologies accepted, but you're on thin ice. I want to make... Oh no, I know what'll be good. Hang on. Pause. I know what I'm gonna make, the mer one.
Honestly, I would totally see Oda, like, going through, like, multiple other directors, just being like, okay, so why didn't you go with this guy before? Oh, because this guy didn't want to respect certain character pronouns.
Looking at the cast and Nojiko isn't white, fuck yeah. Okay, hear me out. We didn't get to hear Usopp talk. I want to pause it, because we didn't hear because, like, everyone else is allowed to have their accents, which fucks, by the way. The fact that, like, Iñaki has his Brazilian accent, and you could hear McHenry, who has a little bit of a Japanese accent, right? Right?
Yeah.
Sanji better be French, I'll lose my fucking piss. B, I need you to understand. I don't know which is better. If Usopp has a traditional, like, AAVE accent, or if he has, like, a South African accent.
So it sounds like, we need the great power of the great sniper King Usopp! Something like that?
Yes! If it's something like that, like, I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be great. Because Oda said that he is specifically African. Not only that he is black, but he is from Africa. So it'd fuck if he had a South African accent. But I would also take him speaking in AAVE. I think that'd be great.
That would be good, although now I'm wondering, one, when they get to Robin, and two, will she have a Russian accent?
Please! Please!
Okay, now I'm just hearing it like Chopper having a stereotypical
Canadian accent! It'd be great!
Oh, how's it going, Luffy?
Aw, good job, Chopper.
You guys
Oh,
had
God,
an
now-
actual-
Fuck up.
Now they do like this. They do
True.
the animation for Chopper, but he looks like a South Park Canadian. I will join the Straw Pirates.
What?
Aw, you did a good job, Chopper. Hey, shut the fuck up.
What? Where? Hang on.
Oh no.
Are you gonna free her or do I have to?
Oh, Gigi's in crisis.
Is it the cat or the chicken?
Neither. Brooke went to the bathroom
Brooke
and
is
there's
in
a...
crisis.
Brooke is in crisis. I think I heard Spider. You did hear Spider. Brooke is in the bathroom and is trapped.
Someone see Spider?
Oh.
I was about to be like, hang on, I have to go get rid of the fucking Spider. But I think Justin's got it. I'm so interested in a live action Brooke. He's gotta be black. He's gotta have that afro. Hear me out! We were talking about this in the car. Hear me out. Yes. Also, Jewish. Black and Jewish for Brooke. I like that. I think that's funny. I think that works out great.
Do you poop? Yes.
How? I don't
We
know.
do not have time for this.
He doesn't know!
Do you want a demonstration?
Kinda?
Strange lad.
Thank you, Justin.
Justin freed her.
But where was Brooke from again originally? Like they
On
said?
your microphone, or did you just hear me?
Brooks?
Austria.
Austrian.
Austria.
So he would be German. Or have a German accent.
Did someone redeem an accent?
No, it's just we were talking about voices.
You know?
Frankie.
You know?
Okay.
What?
I'm not concerned about the way the Brooke will look. Because we know we can do cool skeletons in CG. We've seen it. It's fine. I'm not worried about how Chopper would look. I watched Detective Pikachu. Chopper will be the fucking cutest.
Hello, it's me, Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm gonna be the Hokage. Fuck!
How the fuck are we gonna get Frankie?
Frankie's the problem child here.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. We've seen Hulk. They can do Frankie. And also, don't be ridiculous, Crafty. You are obviously Silver Fox Foxy.
True!
Wait, what? Hold on, who?
Give me a minute.
Oh no, I'll do it. You keep drawing. I'll pull him up.
No, I have to pull it up because I have to show chat. Hang on. Because chat has to understand.
Okay,
Silver Fox.
If you're
Foxy.
gonna be Hokage, who's gonna be your Pokemon?
Crafty. This is you.
Yes. Fuck off! You know, at this point, I'm willing to agree with Scotty. I would rather have no ass than that much ass.
Congratulations. That is
Dang,
the
Crafty,
most
what
hated
that ass
character
do?
in the One Piece fandom.
People hate Foxy.
Why the fuck am I wearing weed underwear?
It's a
Wait,
good question.
People
Wait.
hate.
People hate
Damn.
Foxy.
Yes,
I
people
love
hate
Foxy. He's
Damn,
like, wow.
Crafty, what that ass do?
Why?
Cheat! On stream?
What a dumpy.
Also, James, it's a knife.
It's a
Get
knife.
your mind out of the gutter.
I feel.
Why do people hate Foxy? He's a goofy boy fail.
He's a troll. He's basically Waluigi mixed with Dick Dastardly.
He's awful and he's worse in the anime.
How is he worse in the anime?
So you only have the
You talking
daily back
talking
things that he pops up.
filler part?
He shows up in so much fucking filler, and I am tired of him.
Okay.
It's me. I hate him. I hate him so fucking much. I hate that is like the one canon arc that I refuse to rewatch. Like actually.
Okay.
Actually,
And that's not even touching upon the racism, and we do not have time for that.
How is One Piece treating you, Wandering?
oh, and I also just had another funny. I had another funny thought about Brooke. So hear me out on this. What if Brooke sounded like Kobe Brown?
Yo! Yes!
Hello, my name is Brooke. I am a musician, and I hate the AM. I hate the PM.
I'm going to play a song. I'm going to play the saddest song you've ever heard for this fucking whale.
And also, and to answer your question, Monkey D. Luffy, yes, I poop.
I really want Crafty to watch One Piece because I think Crafty would really love One Piece.
In fact,
No, you can't have him
Crafty would
sound
love
like
it.
Hobie Brown, because then when he asks for panties, he will get them with that voice.
You know what? Fair. I was going to say, to answer your question, Luffy, yes, I poop. I take a massive shit on the establishment.
Oh, you're not special, Brooke. We all do that. I feel like, also, somebody asked this earlier and we were talking about something.
That would be Brooke's initiation to the crew. It's like, all right, you're part of the Straw Hats.
Okay, somebody asked this earlier, and I need to specify because I think it's hilarious. Somebody asked earlier, is Garp part of ACAB even though he's one of the good ones? First of all, Garp isn't one of the Marines. He's in Sword, the same as Kobe and the same as Helmeppo. They don't fucking count. Sword doesn't count. They're their own shit. We don't have time to explain the difference. Two, it is a bold assertion that Monkey Fuck the Establishment Luffy would not look his grandfather directly in the eye and be like, ACAB, fuck 12! And Garp wouldn't pat him on the head and go, that's right, that's the right way for you to be, kid.
Okay, there's one problem.
Garp is the one who teaches Luffy fuck 12. He's like, no, you don't respect us until we've earned it. You got that? Got it. Cool.
No. Okay, but there's one. That implies Luffy knows what the word fuck means.
Oh, he knows what it means. He has to tell people to fuck themselves.
Luffy doesn't know what sex is.
He doesn't know what sex is, but he knows what saying fuck you means.
I know that it's a rude word. I know it because Zoro says it all the time. And
Specifically to Sanji.
specifically to Sanji.
I'm kind of surprised that One Piece isn't something Crafty's already into.
Samesies.
I mean, he likes Frankie at the very least.
Well, see, here's the thing. I was definitely into it for a while, but then I started realizing, oh shit, this is going on a while.
Yeah, congratulations. You have... Listen, once again, we have another villain trait of Crafty's, afraid of commitment.
Yes? The married man, one of the few among us in here.
Among us.
Among Us?
Among Us. Bum, bum,
Yes.
bum, 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 bum.
Stop
Bum, bum,
talking
bum.
about Among Us! Ding, ding, ding.
Is Luffy like Goku? Does he know what marriage is? I think he knows what marriage is.
Oh,
He just doesn't...
No,
he
he
doesn't know
does.
what that is, I bet.
No, he does.
He knows what
Canonically,
marriage
does.
is. He just doesn't care. Ace Arrow
He's-
King, we love that.
Luffy is just there for the food.
Luffy is the AAA. Luffy is Ace Arrow and autistic.
But yeah, Luffy canonically knows what marriage is because he's had to turn down marriage proposals before.
Boa Hancock.
Ah, okay.
Boa Hancock.
Listen, Boa
All
really
of which
wants...
from Boa Hancock.
Boa really wants to marry him, and I'm so sorry for her. Baby, I'm in the...
bitch I pull by being autistic.
Yes! Luffy 100% would... I want to... So since I drew the, that Instagram post of all the Straw Hats, I want to draw more of those, like more fake Instagram posts, because I think that was really fun.
Yeah.
I
Nice
wa-
composition, by the way, too.
Thank you. I just traced over the photo and then proceeded to add other people in. Because fucking McHenry can't take a goddamn selfie without all of the goddamn negative space. What a bitch. But, I like the mental image that he 100% posts on Instagram, a picture of him hanging out with Hancock, and the caption is, "Me and the bitch I pulled by being autistic." Boy, Hancock, if you were free on Thursday night. Plumber, just like me. Hey! Just like me too! Hey! Ace Gang! Fucking Ace Gang, rise up! Ace Gang, rise up!
Rise up against your oppressors. Take them down.
Down with sis. Down with sis.
Down with sis boss!
Down with sis boss.
Respect
Damn
the
you,
ace. I'm
Sisyphus.
dating one.
Hell yeah.
Respect. How can I rise up? I'm supposed to be on my hands and knees.
And that is where you will stay. You are an excellent footrest.
Says Hancock most of the time. On Ace, a lot of Ace friends, y'all's cool as hell. Fuck yeah!
Wasn't there a story you told where there was like this Ace cosplayer who was walking around a convention with a hole in his chest?
Oh my god, I love this story!
Oh.
I love this story! I love this story so fucking much! So, now, you are burying the lead ever so slightly. Because when this happened is the most important detail. Yes, I saw a man cosplay post-death Ace.
Oh
When
my god.
Now, when this happened is important. It was 2 months after the chapter came out in English.
Oh.
Not even animated yet?
No. 2 months after it came out in Shonen Jump. And I looked at this man, dead in his eyes. I took a picture. First of all, the burn effect he did on his body was actually really good. The prosthetic makeup he was using was great. I'll never forget it. But I looked at this man, and I took pictures of him because he was great. By the way, yes, he was taking photos with as many Luffys as he could find, by the way.
No, he was just like doing like the full on like those cosplayers who go with like the freaking Batman's parents, just trying to drop into their arms.
Oh yeah, like doing the like on his knees, the arms spread out. Oh yeah, for sure. So, I looked at this man, and I told him, I was like, you're an asshole. And he just laughed, and he goes, yeah, I know.
This is the biggest good, like, first of all, how dare you? Second, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was basically that. It was like, this is a really good cosplay. You're a dick. And he's like, oh, no, you're right. Like, yeah, for sure. And I looked at him, and I was like, have you, like, how many people have threatened to, like, actually just beat your ass today? And he thought about it, and he goes, at least 4?
Wild.
Absolutely fucking brutal. What a Chad. That's some fucking king shit. Also, not a One Piece story, but one of my all-time favorite, experiences at a con was, I saw a dude who was cosplaying, let me put it like this, because I don't want to spoil it for Brooke. A very particular version of Yusuke Urameshi. The one from season 4, if you're in the chat and you know. But nobody else recognized him. And I found this out because I ran up to him and I was like, Yusuke! You look so good! Your wig's great! And I was telling him like, oh, the markings look so good. And as I was about to take a picture of him, he turns and looks to his friend and goes, I fucking told you someone would know who I was!
I have a similar one. It was MomoCon 2019, and I saw someone cosplaying as Alphen from Octopath Traveler 1, and I was apparently the only one that had recognized who he was cosplaying as. Which is a shame for both him and me, because Alphen's great.
It was so fucking funny. I love that shit.
What was the year that we all went? Like when I was there too?
2022?
Yeah, 2022.
That was last year.
Because the one I remember is when I was pointing to you, Heaton, and I looked at one other guy who was literally as Shotaro, and we just both yelled, Cyclone! Joker!
Yeah, oh yeah, both of us as loud as we could. Cyclone! Joker!
Anyways.
Love that for him.
Oh man. there's also that one character who I recognized as not. I didn't really recognize the character as much as I recognized you liking the character. Keaton. It was the one I took a picture of. Sent to you.
I'd have to double check. W representation. Yeah! The one common writer that I like.
I'm working on getting you into more.
He is working on it.
I know.
The next goals were Gaim and Wizard are my next ones. Because I like samurai and stupid BRs. And Wizard's hot.
Crafty wants me to watch one, but I said he has to get me to like thirst after. He has to basically design a husbando for me.
May I speak with you? May I speak with you in all honesty, my dude, Kuga.
Speaking of which, Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
I think you only did 2 people for that.
Oh yeah, I just kind of fell off of that one. I do still have all of them. I saved all of the reference points, so I still got them, and I plan on working on them. But like the Kirby one, it's just taking me some time.
Okay.
I need you to read me to filth and
Hard
destroy
working.
me immediately.
Okay, but you remembered it, and that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about it just the other day, actually. Just keep watching Kuga all the way through, and then whenever you, and then whether or not you use him as a jumping point.
For the record, I'm okay if you're not doing it this month because it's Pride Month. But you know, once
I
July
remember
1st
apparently
hit,
shaking the whole time at the table. He was ignoring. He was signing my artwork. He also loved my art and recognized the reference it was making. Yeah, I found out all you need to know for my One Piece homies who are caught up. I found out that the man, the myth, the legend, Kazuki Odin, is in fact voiced by Robbie Daymond, and that's the fucking best. I don't know what to tell you. That's just the fucking best. That's so perfect. Of course Robbie's Oda.
Wait, Keaton.
Or Odin, rather.
When Pride Month ends, are we all gonna be teleported back to like our home planet or something?
No, we all put back on our cis pants.
No.
Hybrid Productions asks, have you seen Spy Family?
No. I've never seen Spy Family. I don't know what a forger. Forger, is that the coffee brand? Fucking yes, I've seen Spy.
Those plays before it was an anime adaptation.
Brooke and I are. Listen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Because apparently sometimes I have to classify jokes to you motherfuckers, because this is a bit. But the recurring bit is, I am a manga reader. I am better than you.
Okay. No. Spy Family is responsible for my best clip on Twitter, on Twitch. Finally, a woman.
Also, Keaton, Cece gave me a blessing. She booped my nose with hers.
Yes. Robbie Daymond voice is literally one of my biggest fictional crushes, Chai, and I was dying because that's just his voice. Yeah, it was so funny because I didn't realize it was Robbie at first, and then they told me, and I was like, oh, now I can't unhear it. Now it's just Robbie. Oh god. How did I not notice?
In your words, Master Chai, you really blew it. Wait, what does oblivious mean?
My 2 best clips are the time where I was like, finally a woman, and that time I dated Crafty with Dragonite.
You're still an asshole.
I thought about drawing Lloyd today if I didn't have such horrible brain rot.
Well, okay.
Understandable.
Crafty, question though. I need to ask, who is the worst for you between the 3? Dragonite, Typhlosion, or Zoroark?
How many guns do I have?
I was literally about to say, why am I expecting you to go, can I just kill myself? Is that an option?
Kill me, I want to take them all out. I'm too good to die.
Oh no, the Dragonite has multi-scale. Your bullets are useless.
I was gonna say the Dragonites beg to differ from what I saw.
Look, I know Pokemon have a lot of resistances. I don't think Bullet is one of them.
Are they resistant to steel types?
No, actually.
I was about to say if they're resistant or immune to steel types, then yeah.
Shedinja's immune to steel types.
Then Shedinja's bulletproof.
Wait a minute, there's an ability called Bulletproof.
There is?
I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Chestnut beats Craft.
CR people in One Piece: Matt Mercer, Robbie Damon, Travis Willingham, Taliesin Jaffe. I need you to know that I read Alabasta, much like I read most of One Piece, right? Because again, I'm a manga reader and I'm better than you. When my ass found out that Ace was Travis Willingham.
Really?
Yes. I ascended, dude. I was like, what?
I'm assuming this was the Funimation dub?
Yeah. Boy howdy.
Okay.
If I had a nickel for every fire-based, fan-based beloved fire-based character that was played by Travis Willingham, I'd have 2 nickels.
And now I just want to hear him say, "Come here, fuckstick!"
If we work hard enough, we can get every voice actor ever to live in One Piece.
Fucking there's enough characters, it'll happen.
Who is Taliesin? Who does Taliesin play in One Piece?
He just shows up as himself.
What you're saying? Taliesin plays the fortune-telling newcomer guy. The one with the cards. Where he puts them on his chest and he's like, Yeah, that's
okay,
him.
yeah, that tracks.
That being said, listen, I hear you. I think it could be possible to get every VA ever to play at least one voice in One Piece.
Oh my
You're
God.
gonna have to pry half of those voice roles from Eric Vale's cold dead hands, okay? That man is carrying fucking
I need you to know. No, you know what? Hang on. We're gonna save our progress. We're gonna take a quick break because I need to hear Taliesin's voice for Basil Hawkins. Give me a goddamn second. You do not understand. Basil is rad. He does some whack fuck shit later. I need to...
yeah.
Give me a minute.
He's done some whack fuck shit all...
Okay, hang on.
Who's Ontario?
Whack shit fuck?
Ontario.
It's less that and more like just because like friendly reminder. My ultimate goal is to consume Taliesin Jaffe like an amoeboid and steal his gender.
Nah, Heaton, you're doing it wrong. He works on Highlander rules.
I don't want to kill him.
Do you expect him to give his power any other way?
I don't want to kill you. I just want your gender.
I just need to steal your gender. Also, might need to
absorb his power.
Also, might need to steal Erika Ishii's gender as well. While we're there.
Okay, just steal everyone's gender.
I don't want everyone's gender. I just want whatever the fuck Eric. I want whatever the fuck Taliesin Jaffe and Erika Ishii are doing. I did think about shaving one side of my head. I'm not gonna do that.
They're doing
Yes! The hot punk girl and the hot goth man playing Beyblade in the parking lot after playing Dungeons and Dragons. That's it.
Is non-binary. I think they use all pronouns.
Give me. Surprised you didn't know. Then again, manga reader. Yeah, exactly. So I never know these things. Hang on. Hawkins.
Yeah, mangas are really hard to voice.
English dub. Okay, hang on. Give me a fucking second. Give me a fucking second!
But then again, he's a black man, I'm a white, and I'm a little white lesbian.
Okay, hang on. There we go.
It's been at least 3 seconds.
Shut the fuck up, TP.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, hang on. Hang on.
Room. I know that ability. And those tattoos. It's you.
Oh, it is Tal.
Get lost, Hawkins! Shambles! Please! Somebody! You have to help me! Injection! Shot!
Talk more!
Summoning straw sword. Take off
You know whose gender I
Shush.
would steal if I was...
Law. Summoning straw sword. Take off your mask. Trafalgar Law.
Talk more.
You've certainly caused me some trouble, but not enough. Too bad.
Stop running your mouth, coward! It's already over! Finish him! No!
Oh yeah, it is. It totally is Tal. God. The girls are fighting. The girls are fighting.
Keaton's boyfriend is fighting Bath's boyfriend.
No. I love.
You know
Listen.
who's...
I love Law so much. Law's so fine. He's so sad. I could fix him. Listen, his shit is that he needs to be loved more, and I can fucking do that. It's a bit deeper than Talzin's usual speaking voice. It's true. It's why it took a second. But it's there. I can hear him. Oh yeah, hang on. Thank you.
Would you marry? Let's see
Unless
how
the
this
next
ends.
word's
Would you
out here.
marry?
Maybe. Depends.
Okay.
I saw one of my fucking favorite memes so far is I saw a girl on TikTok. She posted a TikTok that was like, somebody told me that my boyfriend looks like Trafalgar Law from One Piece, and it's a bunch of photos of Law, and it's captioned like, so Law, so like for comparison, and I'm like, okay, and then it goes, my boyfriend, and it is just more pictures of Law. I thought Talzin's tremor was a bit of method acting he did for Percy. I'm a fool.
Oh wait, Keaton, you're someone who has seen Vinland Saga, correct?
No.
Never mind.
Do you watch it dubbed?
I don't watch Vinland Saga.
I thought you were doing the bit again.
No, I don't. Period shit like that. Like, it's the same reason that I haven't watched, or I haven't read, like, Vagabond. Like, I'm sure it's incredibly good, but it's also the same. You know what? The reason I don't read things like Vagabond and bless you, and Vinland Saga are the same reasons that I don't read things like Solanin and fucking Poon Poon. I'm sure they're amazing. I go to anime to like not be depressed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you get enough depression in real life. You don't need it in your books too.
Yeah, no thank you.
But One Piece.
Yeah, and for every sad bit of One Piece, there's Luffy looking at Buggy and going, "Are you an idiot?"
Let me put it this way, Realm. There's no one throwing a pie in fucking Vinland Saga.
Fair enough.
I need to double check something very quickly.
And you know what?
Oh, I like that artwork for him. That's funny.
Yeah,
Am I allowed to?
and you know, for every sad death there is in Demon Slayer, there's Inosuke being a vibe.
True.
So I wanted to see what the clip was, the clip that Master Shadow did in my stream today, and so I went to my clips and I see like someone randomly went back to my ranking Danganronpa character stream and clipped something from there. It was just me saying that I don't endorse pedophilia.
Damn. Hardline stances only on the Bubbling Brook Twitch channel.
So how about James spreading this libel about you in the chat?
Yeah, no. Fuck you.
Wait, what is James saying? What is James saying? What
That
are you
I-
saying
Thank you, Lyle. Very cool.
Yeah. Well, because the thing is, I was gonna ask you, because like
Oh, hang on.
I was gonna ask about like the dub for like Vinland Saga, because it's like every sinple clip I hear the character Snake, it's like, okay, that's Chris Sabat. Then it's like, then why is everywhere I go his voice is credited as Jason Griffith?
Because it's Jason Griffith doing a really good Chris Sabat impression.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like, dang, this guy got real good.
Hang on. I have to make everybody smaller because we need to add one more.
I mean, if you're doing that for me, I'm not going to be here long. I just wanted to drop some weird factoids for your weeaboo friends.
Drop some weird factoids on my weeaboo friends.
Okay, so who here in this chat is a fan of One Piece?
Lio? Super gonna need you to look at what I'm drawing right now.
I know you are. I'm talking about everybody else in the chat.
There's just something inherently funny about, like, who here's a fan of One Piece?
Runs into the One Piece fan club. Who likes One Piece here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that answers that question. Okay, who here likes Pokemon, the anime?
Me!
Yeah.
Okay. Who here likes the Bleach anime?
I used to,
Wait.
before I developed
Yeah.
taste.
Okay.
Yeah, same hat.
And how about Naruto?
Before I developed taste.
Well, we
Yeah.
were all kids at some point. All
Yeah,
right, so
true enough.
who here is familiar with the company Leisure Concepts?
What is that?
Okay, Leisure Concepts is a licensing firm, or they were a licensing firm. And in the 1980s, they licensed things that were worked through Ronkenboss. Now, most of you know Ronkenboss probably is like the stop-motion claymation Christmas special people.
Christmas! Yes.
Or those of you who have taste know them for the...
I might know some of where this is going.
But they also did things like The Last Unicorn and Flight of Dragons and The Hobbit and Return of the King. All really good things for the most part. Except Return of the King, that was kind of eh. But when the mid-80s hit, Leisure Concepts wound making a whole slew of money by licensing out specifically Thundercats. Now, after they got all this money licensing that specific property, and Rocket Boss sold themselves essentially to Warner Brothers, they decided to use their connections to Japan in the animation industry to license anime to the United States, and they rebranded their company as 4Kids. So for all of you here...
I didn't know that.
So for all of you here that are really into One Piece, regardless of whether you like the original dub or not, which, you know, obviously I can't blame you if you don't because of all the censorship, which was necessary, but whatever. The old man's favorite cartoon is why all that exists, and you're welcome.
Amazing.
Yes. Thank you.
Truly. I did not realize that Rankin Bass basically was 4Kids. I did not know that about that history.
It's not that Rankin Boss is that their licensing company, Leisure Concepts, was.
Right.
The reason why I asked about Bleach and Naruto is because the animation director for those two anime is the animation director for Pacific Animation Corporation and worked on Thundercats.
That's dope as hell.
Okay.
That's
Now
cool.
that I've dropped my old man
I do feel like in terms of 4Kids censorship, I feel like there's honestly a lot more egregious ones than what they did to One Piece.
No, it's just funny.
Yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh comes to mind.
Oh, I can do you. I can.
To be fair, the Shadow Realm's a lot worse sounding than just dying.
I would rather
It really
you killed
is.
me.
It really is.
The
We're
thing
going
is,
to censor out the guns and have them just point at people.
I can tell you a mainstream production of anime that got localized that did a more heavy editing job than any anime you guys are probably familiar with.
Hit me.
Try me.
Voltron.
Oh yeah, you're
Yes!
right. Voltron was because
Yes, they did.
he told me this lore.
Yeah, that Beast King Go Lion was like ridiculously violent. It was insane.
Absolutely.
So, while some of it's kind of obvious, like as an adult watching it, whoever edited it, I remember his name from a long time ago, but I can't pull it up right now. He's unfortunately since passed. That's like god tier levels of editing that this man had to do. Because number one, it wasn't even the right show. They actually wanted Iron Savior Daltanius, and they just said, give us the one with the lion robots, because they couldn't remember the name, and they got Beast King Go Lion. So, yeah, they got that. So at first they had to deal with, okay, this is the wrong show, and oh my god, we cannot put this on air. There are literally children being eaten by monsters and cut in half here. We can't do this. So they had to re-edit the entire doggone show. And then it got so popular, they had to commission more episodes made from the original production company, Toei.
I like that you told me that,
Wow.
he told me as well that they were like, what the fuck? None of this happened. None of this happened
Yes.
in Beast King Go Lion. What the fuck?
Yes. And they're like, wait, aren't these characters dead? No, they're not dead. We made sure they're not dead. Okay, like the specific episode where Sven gets killed in Beast King Go Lion got severely re-edited to where Keith is heading towards the planet where he's injured, and he's obviously crying. But the audio makes it to where he says, well, this is really hot in the lion right now. I'm doing re-entry and trying to say it's all sweat. But Sven got sent to the hospital planet. He didn't die. Hagar's cat didn't kill him. He just got to the hospital planet. And, of course, by all shenanigans of all anime things, he actually had a twin brother that they just said was him when they they dubbed that scene in later on.
Oh man,
yeah, it's wild.
My joke is, oh man, I love Gundam 00. That's one of
in time to hear the Toei company.
That's one of my fucking all-time favorite bits of Gundam 00 lore is that bit where it's just like, ah yes, I have a twin brother.
Well, if you think that's wild, apparently Studio Ghibli worked on an episode of Batman.
I'd buy that. Warner Brothers is about to work on an episode of One Piece.
Of course they are.
Listen, Gear 5's gonna be wild. None of you know, because I am a manga reader and I am better than you, but,
Wow!
Joke's on you. I already know what Gear 5 is, and I'm not even there yet.
You, listen,
Kenny, go.
you know what
I
it...
saw the movie.
Probably
That was Gear 4.
You saw Gear 5 at the very end of the movie, and you also don't know. You don't know.
I only know
I've
scrapings
seen-
of what Gear 5 means.
No, you've seen what it looks like. Have you read the panels where he does the stuff?
I've seen some of the panels where he does the stuff.
Let me put it to you like this. The recurring gag is that Luffy is basically a Looney Tune.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he just is.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
Devil
can
Fruit.
he be-
Well, mhm.
Can he what?
Can he be Popeye, though?
I love that joke. I love that bit. That's so good.
Better than a freaking...
Being just a Looney Tune fully explains why Warner Brothers is working on One Piece, actually.
Oh yeah, they're working on
Actually,
Gear 5. It's gonna be great.
That should actually horrify you, because Warner Brothers' latest Looney Tune stuff has not been good.
Well, given that Toei is given more money than God, and I've seen, let me put it like, I mean, King vs. Zoro broke records for amount of impact frames in a single shot, so like, Zoro vs. King and Sanji versus Queen is some shit. That's like, did you know that we have money?
Well, I just want you to temper your expectations here, because Toei was also given a lot of money, even by the Japanese government, to animate the Battle of the Gods movie for Dragon Ball Z, and they still had really god-awful CGI bits in it that nobody really knows why they did it.
Yeah, that's
listen,
that's true.
My expectations are reasonable, but they are high, because fuck.
Alright, well, I am old, so I'm going to bed. Later, guys.
Good night!
Bye.
I can't believe it.
I forget, is Lio older than me?
Yes.
Yes.
Lio's like...
Couple years.
Lio's like almost 40.
Knocking on the door to 40.
Hooray, I'm not the oldest one anymore.
Hey, Crafty, how old are you?
34.
You weren't the oldest one in the first place.
Ah, shit.
I'm 36.
Yeah, Lio's 38.
So we got the boomer club over here.
Look, Lyle may be the oldest and probably is the most boomer of boomer in the chat, but let's not discount my own husband, who's not even 30 yet, and is just an old man.
And who sat in our car and made references to, what was it?
The Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah, he's more boomer than me.
Okay,
And he's younger.
In fairness, I've lived with my dad long enough to know about the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Yeah, but like, do you reference it on a semi-regular basis?
No.
When it's relevant?
No,
There you go.
I just recognize it because my boomer parents.
There have been more than one occasion.
You know
where-
what the Mary Tyler...
I Love Lucy, and you were making fun of him for it in the car.
I was, and it's funny.
I do occasionally I have occasionally referenced I Love Lucy in the past, I will admit. But like this is like full knowledge that it's before my time, and like
I left for a few minutes.
Like,
who let that old man out?
And like it's more like some of the like super. It's literally just you got some splaining to do, occasionally done.
Okay, so
Once or twice. I don't think that
the
counts.
baby's hand on Sanji's face underneath his hair?
Yeah. Right here.
No, the other one. Other side. No. Back to the first one. What's that bit on the...
Oh, you're right, Mingus. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The hair and the skin tone are close. Because I actually... Listen, I don't have a problem with them, like, cartooning it up, but I try and make Sanji, like, actually blonde. Instead of making his hair just yellow.
Slay, love it, iconic. I'm gonna get mauled to death. I have to go. Legally, you have to send this to me when you're done, otherwise I'm gonna cry.
It's also your turn.
Is it? Fuck.
Yes. Cringe.
What? Your turn for what?
He knows, and that's all that matters.
I know what that means, and I'm not even part of it.
It's your turn.
It is my turn, you're right.
Fuck you! Fuck you! You're wrong! It's your turn!
Oh, it is my turn! Fuck!
You! Fuck!
When you see TP, it means that Heaton has to draw a card. Now, at this point, they can summon a monster, play a magic card, or play a trap card.
Okay.
I love that you guys...
Cards. I can't...
No.
Crafty, they're called spell cards. They can't be called magic cards. That's
Oh,
illegal.
you're right.
It's copyright infringement.
I can't believe that you didn't know that Lio was old.
Well, you know what,
I
Crafty?
knew
No, somebody in my chat was like, he's what? I'm like, yeah, did you not know that Lio's like almost 40?
I knew he was old. I just didn't know he was older than me.
It's why we have similar taste in anime. It's because we're fucking old people.
It's true.
Well, you know what? You want? I'm gonna do on my turn, Crafty.
Sleep well, James.
I'm gonna evolve my Slowpoke into Slowking EX.
So yeah, I'm gonna play Battle of Ikoria. I'm gonna search my deck for a Shieldred. You have to sacrifice your Slowking.
All right, I can do that. But you know what? That's why I have a second Slowpoke on the bench. He's now a Slowking.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say that's why I have this gun.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay,
but
I'm gonna use one
It's okay. You
one of my elemental elements. I can't think of the word that they use in Genshin Impact TCG.
There's also another bit by the thingies of that kid's hand.
It's elemental dye. Elemental dye. I'm tired.
Stalemate 5 ever.
I'm gonna
Also,
use
I'm gonna-
Straight in your tail.
I'm using elemental dye to draw 2 cards.
Did I get it? Oh, no, I didn't. Thank you. Okay. Cool. I can't keep... No, I can. I can, in fact, keep stalling.
Yeah.
I can, in fact, keep stalling about what their color schemes are gonna be. I can keep stalling on what fish they are. It's fine.
Well, wouldn't they be the same as their mum because
Nope.
the dad's
No! So okay, this is great. I get to teach Crafty about this as well. I mentioned this earlier, but a refresher. Fishmen do not work the same way that people do.
Okay.
It does not matter what your parents are. If there is some of that fish somewhere in your lineage, it can just happen. So, like, for example, Frankie's mentor was... What the fuck was he? He was a ray, right? He was a ray of some kind of skate. His brother is a completely different species.
that actually kind of makes sense even with human genetics, because that can happen. Recessive stuff can like come up.
The other thing, like another good example is Shirahoshi, the princess. She's a smelt.
Oh, yeah,
Her dad's a coelacanth. Her mom's a goldfish.
And the brothers were like all different shit too, right? Okay.
Yeah, one of them is
I just thought the dad got around.
No, one of the brothers is a shark. One of the brothers is an oarfish. Like they can be whatever. And also, this is the other thing I think is cool. It also doesn't matter whether or not the parents are... What? Oh, god damn it. It also doesn't matter whether or not the parents are fishmen or mermaids. You can have 2 fishmen parents and get 2 mermaid children. It super doesn't matter. Their genetics are just, you roll the dice every time.
Spin the wheel.
You spin the wheel. I still love the bit where, the guy is explaining it to Frankie, and he looks at Frankie and he's like, oh yeah, it is that way for overlanders, isn't it? And then he looks at Frankie and goes, which means one of your parents was a robot, right? And Frankie's like, that's not how that works.
Oh man, that's good.
Okay, now I cannot keep stalling.
Is Frankie 5 meters tall?
Frankie's very large.
Because like I'm at the bit in Water 7. We're like, well, we need a carpenter. It needs to be like 5 meters tall, and Zora's like, how is he supposed to fit on the fucking boat?
So, okay, fun fact about fucking Frankie. Or fun fact about the Sunny. So, the Thousand Sunny, or you know what, this is a better point of comparison. The Merry-Go, the first ship that they get, right? The one with the sheep head, can fit inside of the Sunny. The Thousand Sunny is taller than Wall Maria from Attack on Titan.
That's big.
It is... Let me see. Hang on.
It does house like 2 months.
1,000 Sunny. Yeah. The ship, the 1,000 Sunny, is 183 feet tall and 127 feet long.
And 15 million feet wide.
It has two separate living quarters, one for the men, one for the women. Kitchen, dining room, and sick bay. It has an aquarium bar. It has a library, workrooms, an entire bathhouse, the crow's nest, which is a gym. It has Usopp's garden, Nami's garden, where they grow the trees. They grow her tangerines. Robin grows flowers. Like, it's fucking huge. And the wood...
I've seen the picture of the Sunny, and it doesn't look that big just in the picture, but, like, it has to be huge.
It's big. So what are some good food fish? I think I know what I want the mermaid kid to be.
Pirate-themed D&D campaign.
There is nothing more Dungeons and Dragons than fucking One Piece.
No, literally, you know what, fuck, yeah.
Mahi
But not
Mahi's
Matthew has to
good,
watch
salmon's good.
I think I'm gonna go with Mahi Mahi for the...
Normal tuna, yellowfin tuna.
Well, I want to avoid being the same type.
That's fair.
I just haven't watched all of it.
You should.
One Piece.
One Piece.
I need to watch more One Piece as well.
No, One Piece, for those of you who don't know, fun little fact for you, if you're sitting there and you're like, Heaton, One Piece is so long. Why is One Piece so long? I don't have all the time in the world for that. I have some great news for you. There is this thing. It's called One Piece. That is made by the fans. It is a re-edit of the entirety of the series, of the entirety of the anime, to flow more like the manga.
So all the parts where it's like 5-minute punches
Is gone. The punching.
Surprise, I'm back.
One Piece Kai.
Yeah, effectively.
Yeah. Good. That's probably what I need is One Piece Kai.
Yeah, watch One Piece.
Yeah, you'll need a yoho diddly dee.
In true One Piece fashion, you will in fact have to sail the Grand Line, as it were. But
Got it.
You have to ninja it. Got it.
Wait a minute.
But if
we're dealing with a torrential downpour currently.
it is raining like fuck.
Boys on Tish.
Crafty, we can't do anything ninja related with pirates, you fool!
I think
Excuse me.
most of One Piece is on One Piece. I think at this point.
Yeah, it's like they're all the way up to Wano.
So like I know they started at the end. Like I think they had multiple teams working like towards the center at the time. So I think mostly everything is there.
Yeah, I think that's fine if it's mostly everything. That's enough to be like, okay, I understand what's going on. I can watch as I go now. Yeah.
Kamen Rider Zaya, alright.
Crafty, it's just like, what's your A game, Luffy? Almost nothing you do makes sense. Sense is like cheesecake.
So hang on, who's mentioning Kamen Rider Zaya?
Moonlight. Ixa, sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Can you do me a huge favor and get a little closer to your mic?
Oh, sorry, I was leaning back.
No, I cannot.
No, I need Crafty too, thank you.
I also like how when they decided to make a big ninja anime, they had it involve no fucking stealth whatsoever.
No.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Those giant planet-sized chakra explosions? That's totally stealthy.
Right.
I still remember the day Mythicon, year 2015, when Little Karibo was doing a panel and talking about Naruto Abridged, and we were making fun of Naruto's orange jumpsuit. And me, being the manga reader that I was at the time, told him, hey, you know they finally explained why it's that color, right? They did? Why? Oh, because his mum's red and his dad's yellow. That's it! His incredulous face at that point, just beaming smile of confusion, was a work of art.
Alright, now...
See...
Those beautiful moments.
What? Now what the fuck do I make the other one?
But now the ultimate question about the ninja is, has he finished fighting that velociraptor?
Yes. It took 3 weeks, but they finished it.
My entire thing about Naruto is that, like, I can accept the fact that they're called ninjas but aren't really ninjas. They're more so, like, just basically government mercenaries. That's fine. Whatever. Sure. You're using, like, this sort of fantasy setting thing anyway. It have to be so poorly written.
Rainbow Trout's a good one.
Rainbow Trout's a alright.
Something ninja info cards.
There's so many points where, like, you start with a good world building idea and then fuck it immensely.
And then not write female characters well.
Hear me out. This is my stance. Hinata, Sakura, both of them suck. Kishimoto can't write women.
Yeah.
The reason that you motherfuckers keep having this argument, even all these years later, is because both of them are bad. Both of you are right.
It's true. It's true.
I remember loving Hinata when I was a youngin'. Woman has got the worst taste imaginable.
Well,
I can't imagine why you would have liked Hinata, Crafty.
Honestly, the bigger issue with Hinata is less so that Hinata was poorly written, but more so that she wasn't written.
Yeah, you can't write something poorly that was basically never in your goddamn series.
But you know who can write women?
Ichiro Oda.
This is true. Nami and Robin are wonderfully written.
And, you know, meanwhile, I'm just
Despite
like,
what the
hey,
haters may tell you.
And I'm just like, you know, you have this cool concept in 1010. You want to use her more?
No.
The fuck?
No.
Every fucking female character in One Piece is cool. Like, much as I hate the bitch, Big Mom's really cool.
You know what? Tamari's a pretty bad bitch. You want to use her more?
No.
What the fuck?
Okay, but what about Tsunade?
Don't you love the housewifeification of, like, all of your badass female characters in the new settings? Isn't that great? Don't you love that?
No!
It's so poggers. I definitely don't hate myself right now.
It's very preggers, which is also what they're only good for.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've written better female characters, and I have admittedly sucked at it in the past.
I was about to say, if the next words out of your mouth are, and I've only wrote men.
Okay, listen. I know I can write female characters better because Saradust has already admitted he simps for one of mine.
And then you have Timothy Zahn, who just writes characters and just pays no mind to their gender whatsoever, and then you have pretty well developed, just interesting characters.
We were joking about this in the car, that we're like, he just wrote Mara Jade and was like, okay, a cool, capable smuggler that used to work for the Empire. Well, what gender are they? Flips coin. Female.
Does it count as writing a female character if it's just entirely roleplay and the one writing is the dice?
Yeah.
Because you decided what her personality was going to be like.
Mimi counts.
Mimi counts, and I like Mimi. I've joked before, I trust so few men to write women. 2 of those men are Justin and Crafty.
Yeah, let me see. How did
Am I not a man?
Classic image.
I meant as like DMs.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I love.
Actually, you know what? I know another female character that I've written well, and I know you like them, Heaton. So how about Amara?
I love Amara.
What were you gonna say before?
I'm here for big dragon mommy willing to step on motherfuckers like they fucking deserve.
Yeah.
He's just a little guy. Look at this little boy.
Get
He's little and boy and fish.
the minute you say sir, yes, sir to Amara, it's like, uh-oh.
Maybe I wanted Amara to step on me.
You know, we don't have to deal with a lot of female characters in Justin's game very often.
We don't, but I like all of them.
Most of the time, it's just Allison.
She is our Cracker Barrel, so we
She
do
is
go
our
back to her
Cracker
a
Barrel,
lot.
this is true. There are at least 7 layers to that joke. I don't expect anyone else to understand.
And I'm looking at these images of Sanji holding the kids. I'm imagining a quote bubble above him going, I caught one this big.
I caught my children!
No, here's what he does. Like, you think this one's big, wait till you see how I caught their mom.
Damn!
I still have the fishnet.
Shut the fuck up.
I still have the fishnet and everything.
Quick, save it properly.
I'm doing it. Saved.
Thank God.
It is pouring rain outside.
Yeah, understandable the frequency.
It's been doing this constantly, where it's just been like dumping rain, but like for like an hour, and then it just blue skies, everything's fine, ha ha ha.
Yes,
It was doing that earlier this week where I was.
The Feywild
it
is
was
cringe.
so.
You decided to live here.
It's true, but your weather's cringe. This is bullshit. I need to file a complaint with Oberon and Titania to like stop spinning the weather wheel. It's scaring my chicken.
Just because somebody can live in a place doesn't mean that they have to like it.
I lived in the void for years and I fucking hate the cold!
Do you prefer living in the void or in the Feywild?
Overall, the Feywild, because, I'd rather sweat my ass off going from store to store than get so cold that I can't feel my limbs. Get so cold I can feel my eyebrow hair stand on end. So, there we go. Magic Sanji moving to the Sin City Comic and opening a restaurant. That's gonna be that. Next stream is gonna be Tuesday.
I actually have off Tuesday.
Game.
Though whether I join or not is dependent on how soon we do our thing, Brian.
Okay.
So for now, I think we're gonna go raid, Marin, because she's live.
Oh, darling.
Hell yeah.
Raid Marin, go round.
They're doing some demonologist.
They are doing some demonologist. We will see you on Tuesday, my dear
Wait,
Stein.
before we go,
My lovely
before we
Adrian.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Raid message?
Oh,
Da 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 da.
no, every day is Father's Day when you're daddy. Goodbye!
Goodbye.